Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Now here's Williamson. Marking it outside. Williamson looking around. 5 to shoot, to the middle. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Here's Maxey. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Marking it outside. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Wembanyama. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Williamson. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bain, the pass to Williamson. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And that one's good. Lillard.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Outside Bain. James, a screen on Lillard. Bain, the pass to Allen. Bain against Lillard. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Bain. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bain really wants to answer with his own triple.
Inside, here's Lillard. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here is James. Williamson passes to James. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
To the inside, here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Allen. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Barnes. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Bain, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barnes passes to Maxey. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Pass to Barnes. From deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Markkanen with a screen on Maxey. Down low. And And Markkanen with the stuff.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Outside Barnes. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Green. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Markkanen. Outside for Irving. Knocks down the triple.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Suggs finds Portis. Now here's Maxey. Rebounded by Green. Markkanen against Suggs. And Lauri Markkanen with the three. Markkanen's got 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Maxey against Green. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Portis with a screen on Green. For 3, Maxey. That shot is off. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Kyrie Irving out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. We've got Austin Reeves. Josh Giddey out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Barnes. Reeves, the pass to Portis, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Brooks. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Brooks against Barnes. 4 on the clock. Up and over Brooks. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Irving against Suggs. Williamson passes to Thomas. No good with the triple. Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Timeout. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Markkanen's checked in for Brooks. It's stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Murphy.
Such a hard worker. Bane was ready for any physicality that came his way.
And Bane drops them both. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Now here's Markkanen. Pass to Williamson. Goes up on the wing. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Barnes has got 11 points.
What a sudden attack. Barnes just goes right up.
Markkanen with a screen on Maxey. Irving for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Back to Barnes. Puts up a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And it's Green missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. And then Portis with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. James is checked in for Zion Williamson. Pass to James. Now Irving, defended by Lillard. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the middle. Here's Reeves. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Bane. Back to James. There's the triple. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Maxey. 1:16 left in the second. From the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Gotten over 50% of Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Irving. Inside. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Irving against Lillard. Over Irving. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
And it's Maxey missing. Gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Green, the pass to Bane. And here's Markkanen. Green up top. The second effort. The shot, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And we finished off one half of play. Up by 10. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Zion Williamson. Desmond Bane is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Markkanen in a small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Back to James. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here's Maxey, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Allen outside. Pass to Bane. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. Bane's got 8.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Wembanyama, the pass to Lillard. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Wembanyama, screen on Bane. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Well, Coach Lowry Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Markkanen, the pass to Allen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, a big who plays like a big. Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
So both free throws good from Allen. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lillard outside. Over Bane. Lillard can't get it to go. Gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Markkanen, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
Well, the way Markkanen plays inside is exactly what that coaching staff wants.
These are his first free throws of the game. Markkanen hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Lillard against Bane. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Pass to Williamson. James against Maxey. Markkanen with a screen on Maxey. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Maxey against James. And it's off from 3-point range. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night. James against Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williamson passes to Allen. Markkanen from long range. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williamson inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Williamson passes to Markkanen. And there's James from the arc. He buries it from 3. James has got 8.
Got to stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Markkanen sets a screen. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Lillard outside. To the paint. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bane. "52 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the 2nd half. Pass to Williamson. Reeves against Markkanen. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Lillard outside. Now Wembanyama fires from deep. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Pass to James. Markkanen with it. James deciding where to go with it. With 4 on the clock. Rejected by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Substitution on the court.
Irving for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Austin Reeves out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Maxey. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. Reeves against Brooks. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Green, the pass to Markkanen. 3-pointer, no good. Shooting about 56% in this one. Reeves with the ball. Irving picks him up. Pass to Maxey. On the wing, Suggs. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Suggs has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his 3-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Here's Brooks. Markkanen sets a screen. The drive by Brooks. And the basket is good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Reeves against Brooks. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Markkanen. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Reeves. It's blocked.
Great job staying close by Bain. As good a defensive guard as you'll see.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Brooks. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fades. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Williamson passes to Allen. Yes, it's good.
And this is a testament to Allen's focus. Able to score despite the defense being up on him.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Kicks it out to Williamson. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Outside Barnes. With the fadeaway. Lillard can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Lillard against James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's a screen. Misses the 3. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Williamson against Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Bain. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. They get the rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Markkanen's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. James against Maxey. Pass to Bain. Inside. Williamson carving out space. Zion.
Throwing his weight around in there. Zion Williamson.
Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
James outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Bain. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Wembanyama with a bucket. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Williamson outside. James a screen on Barnes. Markkanen outside. From downtown, nails it from 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Maxey against James. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.